What person truly enjoys cleaning their house, let alone has the time to do so? Between all of the vacuuming, mopping, and dusting, hiring a cleaning service sounds like a much more appealing idea. However, shelling out a decent amount of money isn't easy, and neither is finding trustworthy help. Putting your keys, valuables, and possibly your pets in the hands of a complete stranger can lead to some serious consequences that'll have you wishing you picked up the broom yourself. Genevieve Snow is a 29-year-old financial consultant living with 3 roommates in an East Williamsburg, New York loft. When she received an email about discounts from a cleaning company she had used before, she thought it was perfect timing. After hiring 2 cleaners from Johanna's cleaning service, Genevieve organized the shared spaces of her apartment and let the women in, paying them the $185 fee plus a $60 tip up front. She then said goodbye to her 2 cats and left for work. Shortly after, one of Genevieve's roommates caught a cleaner lounging on the couch as another went into the bathroom, after being specifically told not to, and walked in on the other roommate showering. Not a good start, but it gets worse. Around lunchtime, Genevieve's trusted neighbor came by her place to pick up her keys from the cleaning crew. He was surprised to find both the workers passed out. Did Genevieve know about this? The neighbor immediately alerted Genevieve, who was still at work but sent an email to the owner of the company, Johanna. She felt sympathetic, thinking the women had been overworked, but she had paid them to clean her house, not to take naps. But that sympathy wouldn't last for long. When Genevieve and her roommate came home after 5, they got the fright of their lives. The front door was left open, and 2 bare feet were sticking out of the kitchen. They instantly dialed 911. My first thought was that someone had inhaled cleaning supplies and lost consciousness or died, she said. Trash and food were strewn across the floor. Shelves were knocked over, and the spice rack was completely destroyed. In the living room, Genevieve found her coffee table flipped over. The place was a total mess. It was then Genevieve noticed that her previously full bottle of vodka was almost entirely empty. The women were drunk. One made off with the apartment keys, while the other was barely conscious on the floor, wearing a drink and be merry shirt. Talk about irony. The police, an ambulance, and even a fire truck quickly arrived. After making sure the intoxicated woman was physically okay, the cops got her up to talk and took her away. Unfortunately, that wasn't the end of it. After everybody left, Genevieve emailed Johanna again, explaining what happened and demanding a refund for all her expenses, including an emergency locksmith. She initially apologized, offering a free cleaning, and said she would fix it. That's not quite how things went. First, Johanna texted excuses for the employee who was found on the kitchen floor. Later, she started refusing to pay anything and criticized Genevieve for taking photos of the woman in question. This set off even more red flags. Genevieve began to suspect the whole operation was a scam. The real identity of the person Genevieve spoke to is unclear, and the company's Facebook address is in the middle of an intersection. The company's nearly untraceable. Genevieve decided to leave a negative review on their Yelp page, and her friends followed suit, much to Johanna's dismay. A woman who claimed to be Johanna texted Genevieve in response to these posts, blaming the disastrous service on another cleaning company that was run by another woman also named Johanna Oltazuska. Thanks to the internet, Genevieve's friends were able to do some sleuthing. When they found Johanna Oltazuska's empty Facebook page, they noticed she only had 1 friend. When they sent Genevieve a photo of her, she said, "OMG, that's Pink Shirt, the lady on my kitchen floor." Although Genevieve and her friends have their suspicions, the identity of Johanna is still unclear. They do accept checks, so they must have an address, but none that Genevieve was able to find. Pink Shirt did change her employment status on Facebook to self-employed recently, but nothing has been proven so far. Genevieve waited until the end of September for Johanna's cleaning service to pony up and pay for the damages and refund the cleaning fee, plus the tip. But the issue remained unresolved. In early October, she planned to take the case to small claims court to seek justice. Not only was her home disrespected and damaged, but the pets in the house could have escaped through the front door that was left open. Genevieve loves her 2 rescue cats, Bandit and Calvin, and would be heartbroken if something happened to them. The physical damages to the apartment have been repaired since the incident, but Genevieve and her roommates are still shaken by the fact that this happened in their own home. Determined to make the best of the situation, they took things a step further. I'm gonna try and work with the neighbors to expand formal meet and greet events for the whole block with risk reporting and the like. Hopefully in the future, the neighbors can work together to help in situations like this one. A few of Genevieve's friends urged her to use her newfound fame to set up a GoFundMe page. But Genevieve doesn't want innocent people to pay for the faults of the cleaning company. Instead, she's encouraging people to donate to the Trevor Project, a suicide hotline for LGBTQ youth. The outcome of this case is still pending, but Genevieve doesn't plan to dwell on the negative. She wants to move forward. How amazing is it that she was able to take a bad situation and use the attention for good? Horror stories like these will make you think twice about letting a stranger into your house. Will you be doing your own spring cleaning from now on? Or still hire somebody? Click below to share this shocking story with your friends.